Well, everyone's been spoken about it. Anyway, guys, what's up? What is up, you guys? Your boy Jordan back for you guys in a video. So, hold on a second. All right, so it's good to be back on it. But what is up, y'all? Your boy Jordan. So I just want to talk about the farewell of Mike Williams because he's now retiring as a Charger. But thank you, Mike Williams. Hope you enjoy your another future. But I just really want to say congrats on your retirement and good luck on another future of a whole chapter. But by right now, well, I just want to say good luck on your next chapter as another future to handle. But yeah, a lot of guys retired a lot because even they're old. But so for right now, we have our next wide receiver with the Chargers is from Old Mississippi, Trey Harris. Call it the Trey season. So at the end of the day, we know Keenan Allen left the Chargers. Joey Bosa left too, including staying with the Chargers with Khalil Mack. So you got Khalil Mack staying too, of course, since we have Kyle Kennard. He's always good. And then for right now, I just want to know that because Mike Williams just played for the Jets and then the Steelers. Just came back to the Chargers in March on a 1-year deal. But also he decides to retire instead of playing on a reunion year. But guess what? There will be no reunion this year for the Chargers with Mike Williams. So now it's with Ladd McConkey, Trey Harris, Jalen Reagor, Quentin Johnston. By the time now, so at the end of the day, just like when we have Najee Harris, who is on NFI list because non-football injury because of his eye because 4th of July fireworks, which is not cool. But I'm not going to talk about it. But I hope Najee Harris gets well, but he'll be feeling better at the end of the day because we have Amarian Hampton, we have so many running backs. So the San Haskins, of course. So Kyle Kennard and Khalil Mack are going to have a lot of fun with Derwin James, a lot of guys like Keandre Lambert, of course, R.J. Minkins, and you know, just of course. So a lot of defensive backs, and just in the meantime, right now. So Branson Taylor, of course, that's why we have him. More like with Joe Alt, Mekhi Becton, and Rashawn Slater. This is what we have on the roster with the Chargers. For right now, as always, because J.K. Dobbins didn't come back. He wanted to go join with the rival Broncos. But yeah, we play Denver twice a year. At home and then on the road. But it's no big deal at the end of the day. And then so next up, I will do the Padres Angels series win and also the All-Star break and then for the next series for Padres and Angels. But okay. But all right. All right, so for now, we're just gonna go straight into it. We know that of course, we know all this. Just like we have Dante Jackson, of course, we got all the rosters that's new. So with that being said, this Chargers team can be a wild card team once again, right in front of New England, right in front of Cincinnati. That's what we're talking. But at the end of the day, and yeah. So with that being said, it don't matter. So right now, people have been talking about it for only a day. So yeah, I'll check on another roster while I'll be back. I'm back. Yeah, I'm right. Trickways, Bridges, of course. Yeah, we have Bridges on the team. Let's not forget. But yeah, I am right. We have Bridges and Mickens on the team. Like, yeah. But change of mind that Chargers are now the home team at Hall of Fame against the Lions as the away team. So we know it's going to be a whole different here in the Hall of Fame because Chargers Lions is going to be fun. Chargers are now the home team and Lions are the away team. We know we thought about this so likewise, and yes, for the likewise of a moment. So yeah, we know this all comes together. So why not? And then for about now, that's indeed a handle. Like right now at the end of the day, there will be no reunion with Mike Williams for this year. So Frank Ragnow retired too with the Lions. So everybody has been retiring, including Ndamukong Suh. I should be right. Yeah, Ndamukong Suh won a Super Bowl with Tampa Bay. But that's all for now. So now I'm going to get to the Padres-Angels series win. But I just went to an Angels game twice, including one with the Padres in April and July. But Angels won 2 games, and the Padres won 2 games in a row against Philadelphia and Arizona. So, yep, Retro Night was here in Anaheim. Yes, it was. So yeah, Angels and Padres get the series started for the second half because, yeah, the Angels, of course, they play the Mariners, and then Padres play the Nationals. Honestly, not, but it's the Phillies series, of course. But yeah, it's got to be the Phillies. So it's okay for me to know or not to know about it. But yeah, Padres and Angels have a series against Washington and then Philadelphia, of course. So yeah, the Padres and Angels get to start the series, including Washington, Philadelphia, of course. Angels got Seattle and Texas for the whole series in July, but including Philadelphia. But the Padres has a few series to go. And yeah, the Padres got Marlins after the Nationals, but instead the Angels got the Phillies and the Mets series, including with Seattle and with Texas, of course. But yeah. And then the Padres got, St. Louis, and then I'm sure, but yeah, New York Mets series should be good, but it's tough. And yeah, I'm right. Padres got the Cardinals Mets series after Washington. And yeah, of course. Of course. Angels has the Mets and then the Padres. I said I'm right. So Padres got Nationals, Marlins, Cardinals, and the Mets series. Of course. Angels got the Phillies, Mets, Mariners, and Rangers series. Of course. Until it gets to August. So that's why it's got to be on the line. So that's all. But next up, I'm going to do the Lucas Dostal thoughts with signing 5 years with the Ducks. And then, yeah. So Lucas Dostal is the goaltender number 1 for Anaheim. So for right now, he's the goalie 1. By right now, he's going to stay for 5 more years in Anaheim, and he's going to be a free agent. He's a good goalie, but ever since we got rid of Gibson for Mrazek, because, yeah, that's got to happen at the end of the day. Like, we know this all the time, so. But it's not a big deal, like, for real. At the end of the day, I said this is all the part of the plan, so we know this was gonna happen. So at the end of the day, like I told you about it for the otherwise, for right now, yeah, because Lukas Dostal is gonna stay for 5 more years with the Ducks because him and Mrazek and Husso is gonna be a lot great, but except Mrazek, he's not even that good. But at least he could do better, but he can't do with the Blackhawks and the Red Wings because John Gibson's not going to do well with Detroit. But yeah. And then Spencer Knight's with Chicago, including Soderblom. Yeah. And I'm thinking about the McTavish and the Zellweger situation. Like, what are they doing? Since we know we traded Trevor Zegras, the Flyers, for Ryan Poehling. So that's the pen at the same time. So what doesn't matter, like what people have been talking about at the end of the day. So yeah, since we start the big collide over there, so like right now we just make a whole way to be part of the era of Joel Quenneville, and then yeah, it's already Coach Q season, so another Harbaugh season with the Chargers with Jimmy Harbaugh season. So yeah, and it's more like for Coach Quenneville, including Mike Schultz, Ray Montgomery, and then Ty Lue. Everyone has spoken. So yeah. But after that, I'm gonna get to my last thoughts of Bradley Beal signing with the Los Angeles Clippers. So Bradley Beal wanted to leave Phoenix for LA because he wants to go join the Clippers. And he has played us one time in the playoffs. So he played us once in the playoffs, just like when I was watching the Clippers Wizards game at the old arena before Intuit. Yeah, Bradley Beal was part of the Wizards team before he joins the Clippers. So it's more like Paul Pierce. It's more like that. Like Kristaps Porzingis was traded from Washington to Boston, and then he won a ring. Well, Bradley Beal can't win a ring with the other teams, including Phoenix, but he wants to be a Clipper too because we know Chris Paul wants to join, I believe. So he left the Spurs because he's a free agent. At least the Lakers have DeAndre Ayton too, but Bradley Beal's our Clipper player, the new one now for 2 more years for Beal, but 2 years for Beal, and that's all. But that is it for now. So anyway, guys, I'm heading out. It is your boy Jordan, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out, y'all. Bye.